giving honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakradash, and double honor to the man of great millstone that's out there on the highway and byway pushing the truth day in and day out, rain, sleet, and snow, as well as pushing the truth for the worldwide internet, reaching the hopeful elect to pull them out of a two-thirds state of mind so that we can be beamed up on the chariot of salvation. Yahweh Ratazah, we are his hopeful elect that will be on those chariots, watching Babylon be destroyed. I would like to say the water to the man of great millstone for doing an excellent job of pushing his truth. I'm not a member of GMS, but I believe GMS has 100% truth of the Bible. To the Akim and Aqua that are listening and learning, continue in the faith of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Keep praying and repenting, and keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability, as it states in John 14:15. If ye love me, keep my commandment. Ecclesiastes 12:13. Let us hear the whole conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandment. This is the whole duty of man. Okay, I would like to say the water again to the man of great millstone on this beautiful Sabbath day. You have some brothers at work and some brothers out there on the highway and byway pushing this lesson and doing videos. So I'm just putting in my brick for the kingdom to come. This is brother Kapaya Ayash, and I'm just going to do a little quick hit, starting at Proverbs 28:14. It says, happy is the man that feareth always, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. Say, happy is a man that feareth always. Keeping the laws and commandments is a righteous thing. It's a guideline to living a prosperous life. Now, don't get it twisted. We are still in the flesh. We still slip and fall. We still commit sin. But we have to pray and repent and change from that. And we have to know that we have a forgiving God. And we have a God that's for the children of Israel and only for us. Only. As it states in Job chapter 2, and the laws and commandments was given to us in Psalm 149, 19 and 20. You have the good Lord is only for us. Tell you that in Matthew 15 and 24. He only came for the children of Israel. So that's a happy thing that we are on his side. You get what I'm saying? Happy is a man that fears always. Now, when you break the laws and commandments, that's a fearful thing to be in the hands of the good Lord, as it states in one of my favorite scriptures, Hebrew 10 and 31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. You don't want that. So the righteous thing to do is to stay on his good side. And stand on his good side will cause you to get, blessings. He will heal you. He will take care of you. He'll have his angel to guide you, to put you in areas out of harm's way. He'll give you what you want. He said, ask and you shall receive. You get what I'm saying? So that's a happy thing to know that you are keeping laws and commandments to the best of your ability, and by you doing that brings happiness to your soul. But don't get it twisted, because the good Lord, he can put trials and tribulations on you to test you, to see if you gonna fall or bend or whatever. He's always testing you to see where you're at. And a lot of times we have to test ourselves to see where we at. Are you being too prideful? You might need to humble yourself. You didn't do all this. The good Lord bless you all this. Maybe you need to, listen to your brothers. They're trying to, tell you, hey man, I think you're going at it wrong. Kind of, tone down a little bit. But you always want to stay on the right hand side of Yahweh Bashim Shai. It says here again, happy is the man that fears always. If you know what's on the other side of going against Yahweh Bashim Shai word, that's fearful enough right there that you don't want to cross that line for his going against his laws and commandments. You want to stay on the right hand side of Yahweh Bashim Shai because there are blessings on the right hand side of Yahweh Bashim Shai. So let's go to let me go to Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Says this here, and now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee but to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart, meaning your mind, and with all thy soul, your spirit. So Yahweh Bashim Shai is only for us. That's good enough. That right there will make you happy right there, because he's not for the whole world. He's only coming to save us. But the blessings will make a righteous man happy, because he's going to be in rulership when this kingdom ends. When New Jerusalem come out the sky as a bride meeting her groom. We're going to be in rulership. We're going to put the heathen nation in slavery right along with Esau. He's the main enemy of Jacob. And we're going to be in rulership. They're going to have to come to us to get permission to do things. Everything in the kingdom is going to be beautified. Everything going to be beautiful for us. We will never die. We will have things back into order. And things will be better than the Garden of Eden during the time of Adam and Eve. We're going to be the chief men, the chief nation, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American people, which are the Israelites. We're going to be those people where everybody in the earth is going to look up to us and say how beautiful we are, how smart and wise we are, how powerful we are. All the knowledge and wisdom we're going to have, because the good Lord, he's going to put it in our inner part. That's the happy part of Proverbs 28 and 14. Happy is the man that fears always, because we know it's a blessing behind after this kingdom. So let's go to Proverbs, and here's some of the blessings. And the blessings, if we kept the law and commandment, we could have had some of these blessings, but we went against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Says here's some of the blessings that we're going to get back, that was taken from us because we was foolish people that didn't want to take heed. We want to do our own thing. So the good Lord put a lower state base, a man, which is Esau and the heathen nation, to rule over, mainly Esau, Edom. Deuteronomy 28:7. The Lord shall cause thy enemy that rise up against thee to be smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. See, when we don't have the power to do them like that. If we had kept the laws and commandments, they'll be fleeing from us. So let me give you an example when it says here, they shall come out against thee one way and flee before thee 7 ways. Have you ever seen when the police come on the scene and you can see about 20, 30 brothers on the block or whatever, and they know they got drugs on, and the police just come up and skirt and stop and get out, and all 30 brothers take off running, and in different directions trying to flee from Esau, the police. That's an example of that right there. We don't have that power, you know, to have them to run away from us like that. We always run from Esau Edom, because he's in power, you know. So when we get the kingdom, we gonna have the power to make them flee. They gonna be shaken when they see us, you know, because we gonna put them to work. And if they doing some of our line, we'll be able to, to do to them as they did to us. As it says in the Revelation, I think 18 said, doing to them double as they done to you. Deuteronomy 28:8. Here's some more blessings. The Lord shall command the blessing upon thee in thy storehouse and in all that thou sittest in thy hand unto, and he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. We will be fruitful. We will put like this, as the Christians say, cup runneth over. We'll have so much food, so much clean water, so much of every necessity that we need. It will be pouring out of our storehouse. We'll be fruitful. We'll have so much that we'll be telling people, come get it. Just come take what you want. Let's go to and also our land, our crop, our grapes for our wine. It will be tasteful, delicious. We'll be plentiful. We'll never run dry or low or empty on nothing in the kingdom, because we'll be able to snap our finger and have it right there. But the heathen nation, they have to go work for it. Esau, Edom, they have to go work for it. See, the stuff that we did for them in the kingdom, we won't do for them. They'll be doing it for us. So, as it states in Proverbs 28:14, happy is the man that feareth always, that keep his commandments, stay on the right side of Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shah. Because he know that these blessings are coming around. At the end of this kingdom, we shall take the kingdom, and we will rule the kingdom with a rod of iron. Deuteronomy 28:9. The Lord shall establish thee, and the Lord shall establish thee an holy people unto himself, as he has sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandment of the Lord thy God and walk in his way. We are his holy people, and we have to. The laws and commandment was only given to the children of Israel. That what make us holy, and holy means separate, set apart. Put to the side, away from everybody else. We are a peculiar people, in God's eye. We are his favorite people, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native American people. Deuteronomy 28:10. And all the people of the earth shall see that thou art called by the name of Yahweh, and they shall be afraid of thee. They will know that the power that Yahweh, they will know that the chosen people, the children of Israel, we are God's chosen people, and whatever God give us to control this world, to put you to death and to bring you back with a snap of our finger or the wink of our eye, or just speak it, they're going to fear us, because they know that we are going to have the power that Yahweh shall have to detain you, to put you away, to rule over you. They still going to have the same flesh as what we have today, a flesh that will corrode when the spirit is out of it, a flesh that will rot when the spirit come out of it. When we in the kingdom, we would never die. The children of Israel would never die. We would never get old. We would never have aches and pain. We'll never cry. will never lose hair in our head. Our women will have long, beautiful, natural, wavy, curly hair. You know, in the kingdom, we would not be what's the word I'm looking for? We would not be defiled. We would not deteriorate. You know, we will always, stay the same. We will stay young and healthy and strong, cut up as a man, as a woman, beautiful curve. Nothing won't sag on her. Her breast, nothing. You know, so we're going to have the Lord power put on us, but the heathen nation Esau will not have that, and they will fear us and cherish us as well, because they gonna want to be on our good side, because now we got the power. 28 and Proverbs 28 and 11. And the Lord shall make thee plenteous and good in the fruit of the body, and the fruit of our cattle, and the fruit of our ground and land, which the Lord swore unto thy father to give thee. So we'll be plenteous for his, and the fruit of our body for his children. We'll be able to have, hundreds and hundreds of children. The fruit of our cattle, the cattle that's grazing, that you see on the side of the highway, it will be plenty of it. We will have plenty of everything. We will never run low. We will never run low. Just like King Solomon. King Solomon had everything. But he ran low because he sinned. He started worshiping idol gods of the women that he dealt with. That's where he fell short right there. Praising idol God. But in the kingdom, we're going to have the laws and commandments in our inner part. We will not sin ever again. So ain't no woman of the heathen nation is going to bring no Israelite man down to praise the idol God like King Solomon. King Solomon, he was still in the flesh. We're going to have celestial body, not terrestrial body. We're going to have spiritual body, in a human form, but we would never decay. Our body would still always look the same forever. And the heathen nation, they are going to envy us. They're going to wish they was like us. And the fruit of thy ground, the land which the Lord sware unto thy father to give thee, we have plenty of land. Plus, Yahweh Shai, he gonna have a mansion and other planets set for us. So when we leave here, if we decide we want to go to planet so and so or whatever, the good Lord already have things set up for us to go. Many mansions, many land, because we're going to have children and family, ongoing. It will never stop. Only the heathen nation will live for a certain period of time, and they will die, and then they will come back again through the spirit. Just like now, you die, your spirit gets judged, and you come back to earth, and into another body, and you live your life for a certain degree, certain time, and you die and you do it again. We won't never do that again, because Yahweh Shai, through his sacrifice on the cross, he did away with death in the grave. So death won't be a part of the Israelite kingdom ever again. That's done. That's finished. It says here, I don't want to make this here too long. I wasn't trying to make it this long, but I'm just throwing out a few blessings, so that we can you stay on the right side of Yahweh by Shem Shai, keep the laws and commandments to the best of your ability. That will make a man happy, knowing that Yahweh Shai is for him, and that the blessing that's going to come in the kingdom. So happy shall he be that fears always. Verse 12, the Lord shall open unto thee his good treasure in heaven to give the rain unto thy land in his season, and to bless all the work of thy hand, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. So when we take the kingdom, we are going to be fruitful in our land and our bodies. We're gonna have a large family. It's gonna be the kingdom is gonna be here on earth, not in no sky. You know, our kingdom is gonna be the greatest kingdom ever existed. We cannot fathom how beautiful and how much of a pleasure it will be in the kingdom. The good Lord have this already staged for us. All we gotta do is keep the law and commandments, stay on His righteous side until He come. Keep doing His work. You in the camp, go out. You out on the highway and byway, continue putting His word. You are not in the camp, continue working, do videos, listen to the guys that's out there, out on the highway and byway. Listen to them, learn from them, go out there to the camp. Send water, send money, if you can. Well, I'm gonna go ahead. Well, I'm not done. Says here, and thou shalt lend unto many nations, and thou shalt not borrow. So the thing is, in this world right now, we always borrowing. We're not the one that's lending. In the kingdom, it's going to be the other way around, because we're going to have the power. And they're going to come to us. First of all, they're going to work for us, just like we work for them. And they're going to need a helping hand. They have to come to us. So the role of this life, as you see it now, is going to be, what you call it, it's going to be a, what's the word I'm looking for? It's going to be a turn of the table, for less of a word. I was trying to find something that will fit what I'm trying to say. What you see now is going to be something totally different from what you know. And we're going to be in rulership. We're going to be the leaders. We're going to be the dictators. We're going to be the president. We're going to be everything. Because in the Bible, it said the Israelite men are chiefly men. We are the salt of the earth. And no one will conquer us ever again. And I just want to go ahead and just end it right there. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shah, the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shah, the water Yahweh, the water Yahweh Shah, Brakatham Yahweh, Brakatham Yahweh Shah, Brakatham Yahweh, Brakatham Yahweh Shah, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah for this lesson. And I hope this was edifying to you, Aquan and Aqua, that are listening. Continue in the faith. Continue pushing in the truth, you Archeum, you Aqua. Continue being submissive to your man, and follow his lead. Hey, we got to be in order if you want to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Shalom.